Scotty, I'm glad you kind of got going here on Mo's Vet a little bit.
Well, we've been trying to diagnose the reason why, and I don't even know how many hours I've got on this thing today. I really don't.
Yeah, you've been chasing around a lot. Oh, the dash is pretty much all back together.
Yep,
I just got to throw some screws in it.
Yep, and get the last couple things conditioned and put in place.
Finish.
I got a hold of the owner for the.
You talked to Mo.
Yeah, talked to Mo, and he's like, just Scotty, find the best inconspicuous spot you can find it
To put the mic.
So I'm thinking I may try and bury it like right here type deal.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
So that it stays right out of the way, because I still got to put the A-pillars in, start buttoning things up that way.
Yeah.
But
well,
yeah,
I've been done, and we know the radio worked. The last video it shows the radio's working.
Yep.
We do have to just hook up power to the amp, and then the back.
And back shouldn't be an issue. That's all rerouted, reran, new connections. I just gotta verify everything over there on the back end for the stereo. But I've been chasing wires like crazy.
I know we got some work to do here up in the fan controller still.
Yep. And I couldn't figure out. I'm like, I know I routed everything properly for the headlights. If you guys want to come on around and take a peek. I've gone over everything I can, and I'm like, I couldn't figure out why the headlights won't go down. And I did this thinking, because I have a tendency to walk and talk and think and all at once, and I'm like, wait a minute. And if you watch, I'm just gently pushing, the entire assembly moves. So we're caught on the metal bracket and housing for the factory setup.
Yeah.
Now when you come to this side, wait.
You can't even move that.
Can't even move it. So it's jammed on the metal.
So,
which tells us that this setup was never 100% met for this application.
Even though the instructions and the box and everything from the manufacturer
said it was.
Yeah, well.
So I've got to, I hope I don't have to disassemble. I'm hoping I can do some channels.
I would assume you take this nut off, right here, the little nut.
Right.
Pop this piece off and pop that piece
Well, this
off.
one I can't. There's too much pressure on it.
Okay, well, if
I do that.
Off, we might be able to pry it loose. We'll try it, you and I. We'll do that Monday.
So, right.
We'll do that together.
Yeah, so what I want to do is, if you look at the bracket here, I want to follow that line down straight. Just cuts, because it's only this much that we're cutting.
Show me on the other one.
Yeah, because you can see a little bit better.
See.
Okay, so if I go down this line right here for the black bracket.
Yes, I see it.
Let me grab a light. This would be.
Oh, get us some light too.
Yeah, sorry.
Look at you, Scotty.
We go up and get light so we can see and don't use them.
We use them all the time.
Oh, there we go. So much better. Okay, so if I follow this line straight down and cut right at that line, and then cut right at the edge of the circle.
Cut out the circle.
Just the bottom end. We'll clearance everything perfectly fine. Yep.
And you know what we'll do before we cut that too? We'll unhook these like I just said.
Yeah.
Pull this off on both sides, and we'll run the lights and watch the motors and see if they actuate.
Yep.
Make sure that all works, and then we'll be like, okay, we know we're good there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm 99.9% certain that this is what we need to do.
It's just
only because I put these in here, and I spent the time and measured and twisted and turned and was working like this to get it all set, and it's set.
I think a lot of the issue is, whereas this kit, it was a...
I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's a mid-level kit. It's a nice kit. It was a mid-level kit. But they use the motors for everything, and they just sell what have you and go, yeah, it's for the car. And nowhere does it say, you need to trim, you need to do this, you need to do that.
Yeah, because trust me, if I had seen that, I would have...
We've already done it.
So
that's fun. All kinds of good fun times. So, definitely decent amount of progress this week.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten a lot done. And the electrical chasing
is damn near done.
Don't get me wrong. I don't mind it. I can do it. It's just a nightmare. Ohming out each line and each speaker.
Yeah, that thing was like, speak for yourself.
Yeah, negative, positive, making sure that we're ohming everything out good. That takes a lot of time.
Time and effort.
Yep. But
and
at least now we know. I mean, yeah, a lot of people say, oh, well, I should have seen that. No, because that wasn't the issue. The lights worked. They just, I don't know where it didn't go down anymore. So when you jiggle it and you grab the first one, you're like, oh, well, that's loose. That should go down.
But it'll bind.
But it's binding. So we'll get that done and taken care of on Monday. Get that cut, get that trimmed, get the
I gotta
headlights
get in
finished.
here and finish up our fan controller wiring. I'm gonna do.
Yep.
You'll wrap up the dash.
Well, before I wrap up the dash, I want to wrap up hook the amp up and make sure that we have power to
And
the
windows.
amp and the speakers and the windows.
We gotta see why the windows
yeah.
aren't wanting to behave either.
I put my hands on it again, son of a...
Hey, Scotty,
Yeah. Stop touching it!
stop touching things. What you two do in the corner? Oh wait, that was you and I. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's done. Just wanted to give you another update video, Mo, so you know what's going on. We've just been, like I said, super busy and chasing wires and making sure things are right, like I promised. I'll do everything I can to make sure that it gets...
It's better and better.
Yep, every day.
Yep, we are on it. So I'm gonna get the fan controller done probably Monday, Tuesday.
Right.
Fan controller. We'll get that done Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully, windows and amp.
Yep, I should be able to have it, if nothing else, the headlights will do Monday, the amp will do Monday, and I should have time throughout the day between the two and other tasks that I've got to get done, try and find out why there's no
Power to the windows.
power to the windows.
Don't quote me on this.
Because I know what's running through my mind, and I'm kind of leaning towards it. The relay for the windows is like the old...
Like Wix GTO.
Yes, correct.
The same thing.
That's the first thing that's running in my mind.
And that's fresh in your head because
Yeah.
last Friday you were in GTO. Why don't the windows work? Hell.
Exactly.
Gee.
And we figured that out real quick, and I was like, wait a minute. As I'm going over everything in my head, I'm like, wait a minute, I know we've got... And then I went ding, 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 ding. It literally just hit me, so I'm wondering if we need to replace that relay.
Check the relay.
Well, relay / whatever the
It's got
solenoid.
It's got a breaker inside. It's a relay with a breaker inside.
Yep. So we'll get that done and taken care of. But yeah, I mean, I promise you, Mo, I'm working on it the best I can, buddy. I really can.
You know what I'd like to... don't quote me on it.
Right.
Don't twist my arm.
Much?
Much. Unless you're into that kind of thing.
Well, no, not really, but God.
Mo's bigger than us, though, so Mo could actually twist my arm to where you like rip it off.
Yeah, and then beat you with the bloody stump.
Yeah, I don't think I want that.
Yeah, I don't either.
So don't hold me to it, but maybe by this time next week, maybe go around the block.
Well, I don't see why we can't.
I would at least like to have it. It runs. I'd at least like to have it running long enough to where we can verify the fan controller once that's wired.
Right.
Have that all situated and done. Verify that operation, and be like, okay, now we can get ready to
do the final
drive.
walkthrough.
Yeah.
Oh, and we need to order just so that we're all on the same page.
Yes, a wiper because the clippy's broke. I saw that on the video.
Yep. And I thought I had it done, and I'm like, no, because it's like you get it set and it just pops right off.
Okay.
So
I'll get a set of wipers for this, but they work, right? Everything.
yeah,
works now?
everything
Yeah.
works. The switch was perfect. There was no issues that way.
Defrost vent. What do we got?
Right. Well, no, I just everything was just put in for test purposes, so we know what was going on, what was working,
so it's
what
gonna
wasn't.
Come back off one more time.
Right. Exactly.
But it's looking good.
Yeah, we're getting it there. I know.
Finally.
Yeah, but it's
a process.
I want it right. That's my biggest thing is I want it right.
We all want it right. We want this car to be awesome. We want Mo to enjoy it. We want Mo to have fun with it. We want him to be happy camper.
Yes, correct. But like I said, Mo, I will do my best, buddy. I promise. And we're just trying to make sure everything buttons up properly and works as you hit a switch, turn signal, whatever the case may be, that we'll get you set. So it's getting there. But it's 20 to 3.
We gotta go to the doctor.
We're all getting ready to go to the doctor. So we'll get that taken care of.
And then
Monday will be.
Let's do headlights first. Let's start at the front, work our way back.
Okay, so let me hold on. Wait.
Make the list.
All right, we're gonna do
Monday, Mo headlights.
lights, camera.
Bernsey said camera. That's funny.
Lights.
There you go.
Amp.
Lights, amp, windows. That's the 3 biggies. I got to do the fan controller. I got to make sure.
Okay, so lights, amp, windows.
I got to finalize.
I mean, that's going to take a few hours. Well, that shouldn't take but a little bit, but the amp and the windows and chasing wiring and power to find out what's going on.
Yeah, I got to go through the fuel system, make sure everything's double checked there.
Yeah, because I mean, we already know the engine runs, so that's not an
So I
issue.
just got to get our fuel system handled.
Yeah.
Then we can run it long enough to where we get heat in the engine.
Yeah, we've got to get fuel in the tank.
Yes, we'll fill the tank. Fuel. I'll buy fuel. I'll go Monday or Tuesday get fuel. Probably Tuesday, because Monday we'll get everything else wrapped up. All right. Say goodbye,
Okay, so
Scotty.
here's where we're at.
Nice.
Bye, Scotty.